Hello. Test. All right, we're live. YouTube check, Twitch check. There we go. All right. Just a few more seconds. I'm going to handle something. All right. What category are we in? HSR still. I think I just need to change the tags in a moment. Just a sec. Put in Arknights in here. Arknights. Arknights. Okay. Then Endfield. Endfield. Ooh. Alright. We will soon have more different stuff coming as well. Might be even not gacha related, but we will see about that. I'm going to discuss that with a partner of mine. So maybe we will have some other form of content. But in front of you, by the way, first of all, welcome everyone back. So we will have our, as usual, reaction to everything that's new. I am looking at... Okay, so we might do the beta for a little bit, and then we will switch over to some guiding newer people around, helping people in the game. So I got a request. I might want to take a look at it, and we don't know whether he is going to be online or not, and if not, then we don't, but if yes, then we will always switch over to HSR anyways. So until then, we will just look at some, I guess, trailers, some random stuff, and then we will switch over to the Arknights and Endfield beta, and then we will do a little bit fun here, and then wait until the guy arrives. That would be really cool. Yeah. Alright. I think the category is fine. Just leave it as HSR for now. We'll switch it to Arknights in a moment. Alright. Yep. How have you been? I hope you didn't got sick like everyone else that I know of. I hope you're feeling well. Okay. Is the audio fine? I think it is. Desktop audio is on. We'll switch off the background music. So we have in front of us the Galea trailer, Deadly Romance by Honkai Star Rail, posted 1 day ago. How am I not subscribed to them? What the heck? I thought I was. maybe it wasn't. Anyways, hello everyone. Hello. So we will take a look at it. Obviously the next character in the banner is, yeah, Eglair. Dangerous Eglair. I still don't know what I should think about her. She, like she said, she kind of like lost humanity in a sense, and yeah, is very, very scary. So that's a trailer for her, and after that we will switch over to Arknights a little bit. We're waiting for, again, a certain someone to give me the green light, and then we will discuss the rest. So he needs a little bit of help in HSR, so we will help him, obviously, and then see how far we can go and whether that's going to be the case or not. So yeah, was posted 1 day ago already. 370,000 views, as they all have. A lot of views. First time reaction. I mean, Eglair is not a new character, so we all know who she is. So I think the audio should also be on. Yeah, it's loud enough. Let's go. She is the Gold Weaver. She makes garments.
Beautiful morning. Time for my perfect master to start her immaculate day. As a connoisseur, she speaks her mind.
Perfect.
As an overseer, she
It was
keeps
sort
her
of
word.
out of character.
And as an artist, she pursues the superlative. Though occasionally, she can be somewhat impulsive.
Won't you dance with me?
Those gorgeous steps. Her graceful bearing.
She's so
Yet some
different
insensitive
to
brute always seeks
what
to interrupt the
how we
irreplaceable
got to know
moment.
her.
No matter, of course. My master has everything under control.
What master is she referring to?
Who am I exactly? You needn't worry. I am an insignificant tool. If I can help fulfill that golden tragic
double
wish,
pendulum.
I am willing to be crushed to pieces.
Adorned in splendor, bathe in gold. Time to cut fate's thread. Die for me, garment maker.
Alright, that's the dark side.
As you wish.
There was a Raiden move, pulling the sword out of the chest, but out of her puppet.
Nameless soldier. This city is the bed where we are laid to rest.
The Holy City. That's how she calls it. Alright. I like it. It is about what I expected to be. The beginning of the trailer, though. Oh, I forgot to turn on the subtitles. That was so out of character. Okay, there was the double pendulum in the beginning. Usually a sign. Okay, so the double pendulum. So a little bit, physics background. So the double pendulum is being used for demonstrating chaos theory, and maybe that is what they're alluring to. So no matter how you set up a double pendulum, even if you let the pendulum swing at the same condition, it always swings it with a different pattern. That's never ever predictable.
What a beautiful morning. Time for my
All right.
perfect master to start her immaculate day. As a connoisseur, she speaks her mind.
Perfect.
As an overseer,
This is so out of character. She's so not. This is not like Leia.
she keeps her word.
No.
And as an artist, she
All right. So are these scissors actually her sword on it? They look like it, right? They are. Okay, got it. So it's like Chiori. She looks elegant and interesting. She is. She is the. Okay, so the for anyone who doesn't know, maybe who doesn't have any context. So right now in HSR there is this planet called Amphorius, or ancient Greek or mythology, where there are 12 gods or so-called titans that are important, and each of the Chrysos heirs, or like heroes in the prophecy, they're said to take down one of the titans to reclaim balance in the world. So she already reclaimed the core flame, or basically, I guess, did her job. She was beating the Titan of Romance, I think it was Nestia. She's all about elegant beauty and all that kind of stuff. But she has one big flaw. She is very scary, and like I said in the earlier, even if she says she didn't meant to harm us, it always feels like she kind of like was trying to. You know what I mean? She's very dangerous in the story. So seeing her in the beginning like that, feels so off character. She is usually the cold, rational person.
She pursues the superlative, though occasionally she can be somewhat impulsive.
Won't you dance with me?
The Weaver of Gold, yeah, Gold
Those
Weaver.
gorgeous steps, her graceful bearing. Yet some insensitive brute always seeks to interrupt the irreplaceable moment. No.
So here, it doesn't look like these are her scissors, but they are the scissors, right? It's just a sword. Maybe
No
just
matter,
like that.
of course. My master has
Okay, does it look like a scissor? I think it does. I think it is.
everything under control.
Though she never opens
Who
it.
am I exactly?
The golden
You
apple.
needn't worry. I am an insignificant tool. If I can help fulfill that golden tragic wish, I am willing to be crushed to pieces.
Adorned in splendor, bathe in gold. Time to cut fate's thread. Die for me, garment maker.
But who is she talking to at the moment? She's the garment maker.
As you
All right, so that was the rider move.
as
Whee!
you wish.
Or maybe the second part of her scissors is what the puppet is holding. So they both hold a piece of the scissors. Maybe that's what they're referring to. Yeah, all right. Here we see it. Okay. So I was right. This is so cool. So she uses one part of her scissor as her sword, but together with the other sword that she pulled out from her puppet, she brings them together as a pair of scissors, and that's how they fight. That's what I thought. That's cool. Fierce.
Nameless soldier. This city is the bed where we are laid to rest.
How many did she put there already? Look at that. That's creepy. So many of them. So she just uses them once and then she just lets them go. So there's a part of in the game where all the garments that she makes that isn't perfect, she just throws away. And people, obviously, everything she does is beautiful. People just try to get those discarded garments for themselves. They're fighting over them, while she thinks it's not worthy to keep them. Not worth to keep them. All right, so that was Igdea's trailer. Really cool. I like how she fights, though. I have no need. So, yo, from the trailers alone, and from what if you don't know what you know, right? If you don't follow the drip marketing, you don't know anything. You might say she's an imaginary character because of all the yellow, the gold, everything, but she's not. She's, guess what element she is. Guess what element she is. There's physical, and then there's ice, fire, lightning, wind, quantum, and imaginary. What do you think that is? I mean, I don't see any signs of her element here in this trailer. You might say physical would fit. You might say imaginary would fit. But, in fact, she is lightning. So this is the only, like, moment, or like the Violet Carlos, where you can see her pulling out the sword, where I can guess, alright, maybe lightning, but not really, you know what I mean? Nothing, nowhere else in the trailer, you see signs of lightning. But she's lightning. So, yeah, I have no idea why she's lightning. I thought this would be imaginary, would be fitting, or even physical. Anyway, that's what I wanted to react to, since that was already due a day ago. All right, what's next? So, we will have to start up the game in a moment. Also change the category. The beta. Let's change the Arknights. Arknights, Endfield, Dawn. Right. Okay, do this, and then are we going to switch over to here? Nah. We're not going to log into the game. We'll do that later.
Arknights.
There it is. Alright. I can listen to the BGM for days. This is really cool. Let's check the news. Do we know how long the beta is going to run? No, we still don't know. Oh, I just saw you don't even see the screen that I'm seeing. Wait a sec. Oh, now you see it. Okay. All right. So, yeah, there's no end time yet. Also, if I scroll it, you don't see me scrolling through this. This is interesting. I don't know why that is. Oh, my third day.
Greetings, Enmin. Oh, you are the smell of nostalgia
Oh,
and
wait, I get her for free? I just pulled her and I get her for free? You're telling me that was for nothing? Oh my god. Such a big loss. There's no way. Out of all the 6 that we could have gotten, we got Gilberta. I thought we won on that one. But apparently, we got her for free. Alright. That's... that's kind of bad. It's kind of bad. Alright. Let me see. So this one is still running. How much can we do? With, wait, 40 more pulls? How much are they giving us? What the heck?
Looking for me?
I mean, she's the only one that we're missing. Might pull for her, but we're going to play with Panda anyway. Okay, hey Snowshine. So the next thing we have to do is open the shredding unit control panel. So we gotta go back to the AIC area and do the shredding. All right. Yeah. 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 Okay. How many do we have to shred? Also, how many of them do we have already? Oh, we have no ores. Okay. Wait. What is this? What do we need the shredding unit for again? Powder. We have no ore. Wow, you really churn through all the ores really quickly. And these things don't even produce any more ores. Oh wait, no, it does. Okay, I just had to claim them to make space. Right, we got it. More ores.
Entering core AIC area.
Alright, so what's next? Produce a batch of buck flower powder with the shredding unit. Buck flower powder. This one. How does it work? Oh, oops, flower clock. Alright, we got it.
I'm so glad we got our very own factory. Can you
Go to
imagine
work,
powdering all
Adams.
these herbs by hand? That would...
Yeah, we have machinery now, Chen. That's why it's going quick now. We don't have the teleport yet. Whee! Wait, where is it? Where is it? Over here? SOS! Ow! Oh crap, I cannot. No, I'm stuck here. I don't want to repair that yet. I want to go to the point.
Don't mess around. That
Don't
one
mess
looks
around.
like serious trouble.
What is this? Ethereum.
Hey, this is a rare resource. We
This
should
is
get
the worker
someone to
dog.
gather this quickly.
Wait, this is an arcade place.
What?
Is this a teleporter? No.
Hey,
Oh. Hello.
Administrator and Supervisor Perlica. I can't believe you're here in person. And with a much-needed medication as well.
Director Chin told us about the situation here.
I think this is better view, right?
I
View-
hope
it
these
doesn't
medical
obstruct
supplies can tide you over.
the lines too much.
Oh, this is just what our surgeons and patients desperately need. Thank you so much. I'll start distributing these supplies. I apologize for skipping over the formalities last time, Administrator. Before I forget, I actually have something for you. Please accept it. It's a crafting manual with all sorts of crafting recipes for common items and consumables. It'll come in handy, especially if you're operating out there in the wilderness.
I think it's funny that we are talking here just casually while there is the big sign that calls, it says notice, keep quiet. Crafting. Bug flower. Oh, oro barrel. We get. Okay, so you get rewards for crafting stuff. Is there a claim everything button? Oh. They should add one here. Right. Read the message from Andre. Ant-Man, the prototype is ready for activation. Please be here to witness this. After all, you saved the life of this robot. Meet me at the old place, the place where we first met. Alright, so the place where we beat the boss the first time. Wait, that's very nearby. Can I do? Pull the lever. Oh. Oh man, I wish they would have some more animation here. There's nothing. Alright, I guess.
if you cannot change your life, you should change yourself to fit in. Hey, being positive is very important. The key is in your mind.
Oh wait,
Tell me
before we go on, can we level up?
are all yours.
One level only? Okay.
No one's ever too old to learn. But always remember to take good care of your health.
Should we? I think we should. Why not? Caution, safety first. Can I jump down there? I probably cannot swim. And look at these clouds, they look so real. Wow. Well, before we enter here, we got a request in the back end. I'm going to log into HSR right now in the meantime and see if we can get this done. Okay. So once we get into the account, we'll just switch over to HSR, help him out. So our friend today cannot be here in person. He's busy doing stuff, so we will just do it for him instead.
Forget it.
He said, okay, so I was saying, I mean, the story is really cool. You sure you don't want to check the stories? I mean, apparently he doesn't care about the story that much, so we'll do it for him. He tried it a lot and it was apparently very difficult for him to beat the boss. So he asked us to beat the boss instead and see what we can do. Alright, shoot the tag. Go to the underground. Yeah, that's where we beat the boss last time.
It's finally working. Can you hear me? Hello? You there? T-A-T-A? How are you doing, my buddy prototype? Remember me?
Ah, look at him.
Absolutely wonderful. The repair work has been a great success. Now, allow me to introduce my friends to you. This one here is Operator Chen.
Hi, Chen.
This is Supervisor Perlica.
Hi, Perlica.
And this is our Administrator.
Hi.
Your awakening would not be possible without their help. They carried out a ton of dangerous work to bring you to life. Both Yvonne and I believe that you'll be able to help them out. You'll become part of the best Enfielder team.
Displays happy emote.
Imagine being able to make new friends right after your awakening. It's something I'd like to have for myself.
True. Yvonne.
Andre!
What? Is this a radio call? No, wait. It's actually a pre-recorded voice message. How? Why?
That's right. This voice message is triggered if some silly person performs a hard reboot during maintenance mode. All right, big buddy. What did you do to my precious baby bot?
Ooh, someone predicted Big Owl and all his silly moves.
I don't know what you did, but it's gotta be serious. Get yourself over to my place.
Alright.
And
So
apologize.
we were not supposed to
Also,
reboot it.
Bring my baby bot along. I'll go light on you this time, old Fluffy. If you ever do that again, there'll be no mercy.
Who is this talking? Well, you got danger.
Endman, Supervisor Perlica, you must be my witnesses. I did nothing wrong. I did my best.
I mean, you did reboot him, and it was not allowed. I shall plead for your case. Oh well, good luck, I guess. Smirk.
Endman, what happened to you? You're supposed to be my friend. Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, and Chen. I'm so happy that you're here to witness our work. Though it's not yet fully complete, this little thing will definitely be able to help you out. So, I guess this is it for now. Do what you must. I'll meet up with you once I'm ready.
Phew-wee, that was a lot of work. So, I hope we improve the situation at the hub base.
This is just the beginning. Thanks to you, Endman and Chen, things went a lot smoother than I expected.
I don't think
Let's
this thing
return
is a
to
ladder.
Director Chin and update her on the situation.
Okay. Wait, where? Here. That's a lot of calories we're burning today with the panda. Apparently there's also a teleport which we can activate. We haven't gotten yet. Let's get that TP point. I don't see it. Oh, it's over here. How did we miss it? Alright.
The control tower received plenty of great news from around the base. Stellar work out there, Administrator. So, we've got one last major problem to tackle. The communication node in the middle of the hall is still down. Our emergency repair team replaced the broken power cables, but we just couldn't reactivate it. I know I've already asked a lot from you, Administrator, but legends speak of your miraculous work with Originium equipment. We desperately need some of those miracles right now.
Alright. Miracles.
Yes. There is a special link between our Endmen and Originium.
There is.
It's a way to fundamentally restore the functions of Originium devices, but the Endman has just been awakened recently. And wielding the Originium arts will affect anyone's health. Let me try something else. We can always find another way.
Actually, I can give it a shot, Prolica. Desperate times call for desperate solutions, so I'll do it.
Fine. But if you feel any discomfort, stop immediately.
We're all counting on you, Administrator.
Yep, that's why I'm the MC, I guess. Fix the hub-based comms node, or this thing here. The Originium circuitry of this machinery is completely fried. Alright, repair. How did that work? Rotate component. Twitch display button. So we got this thing here. This one has 3 because it's in the column. There are 3 in the column and 1 for each row. Ah, I get it. Alright. Easy enough. Little cutscene.
Welcome to Endfield Industries.
Yeah, repaired.
Wow, so many new messages.
Booting up.
Someone save us! The Valley Port! So many landbreakers! Help!
No. That looks like a boss.
A video message. According to its timestamp, this video was recorded shortly after the anchor fall.
That guy looks really different from the other LBs we fought at this place.
An LB mob raided Entree's basement labs. Another group attacked the Originium byproduct processing center. And then there's this group.
Supervisor Perlica, our comms officer just analyzed all those delayed messages that came in. While our comms were down, the breakers simultaneously attacked multiple key facilities and sites throughout Valley 4.
Simultaneous attacks across an entire region. This doesn't make sense. The Landbreakers lack the organizational capacity to pull this off. Someone must be pulling the strings. I have a feeling that the attack on the Administrator's aircraft was carried out by the same people.
I can just sit here and take the beating. I say we head out there and seize the initiative.
Agreed. We need to act and respond in kind.
Hell yeah! I say it's
Hell
time
yeah.
for the Endfield counterattack.
Before we made our landing, I had Dijong contact all combat operators in the surrounding regions to reinforce our position. One of them is a landbreaker specialist. His last reported position is just nearby. We shall rendezvous with him on our way to the Valley Fort.
Wait, Enman, before you set off, I actually have something for you.
Oh, of course. You're the boss. You point the way.
Oh, we have armor now. Oh, the actually
Let me
equipment.
tuck this in.
Oh, true, the
I will
relic
show
sets.
you.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
My pendant walk.
Tactical. Restore HP instantly. I think that's always nice. Is there anything else we can do there? Only 4 equipment slots. Plus 1 item. Okay.
Well, I'm glad it fits well and looks good. Another thing off my mind. When the anchor came crashing down on us, I did my best to keep my cool and soldier on. But truth be told, my mind turned into a total mess. We never had to deal with a disaster of this scale. Your intervention helped us through the worst of this crisis. You also sped up our recovery and post-disaster relief work. It is my genuine wish, on behalf of the hub base and all site personnel, to express our everlasting gratitude for your help. Oh, and by the way, I actually planned a nice little reception for you. Once things get back on track at the base, I'll try to organize another party for you. Enman, Supervisor Perlica, and Operator
What are these
Chen.
people? Why does he have hair ears?
Never bite more than you can chew. And do not press a desperate foe. It's always better to be safe than sorry. You already did a lot for us, and people at the hub base only wish to see you return safely.
Yo, what faction does she come from? The devil?
I understand, Director Chen. We all do.
You can count on me.
They all have some kind of ears. So these are dragon ears, horns. Except us,
Alright
we
then.
don't have anything.
Good
And
luck
she
out
doesn't
there.
have anything. Perlica has also ears. Okay, explore. Gear
Every action-
assembly. Oh, we can get more stuff.
Taken by the Landbreakers. Seems to be pointed at...
Blade breakers. Go over here. Gear assembly. But I already have that. I don't want to assemble these. I want this one. Actually, no. This one we need. Level 10 already. Okay. Basic armor. I think we already got that.
Tell me about it. My ears are all yours.
Yeah, we have that.
Let me tuck this in, and I will show you my pendant walk.
It wants me to assemble more? Do I have to assemble this one? What do you want? Gear assembly. I guess. Right. I think we can actually take on the rift again, and I think we have a good chance. Should we try it? I think we should. Since our weapon is stronger, we have gear now. I have no idea how I use my items. I think they're automatic use. So let's see. I think we can do it. We will do it this time. Oh crap. No! There's no loading time. Okay. Alright. Whee!
Don't mess around. That one looks like serious trouble. Hey!
Okay, so I think we can do it now. We've been struggling beating this particular... I don't even know what they're called. I just call them rifts. And they've been insanely... I mean, this one in particular has been insanely difficult for me. But I only need play with one character anyway, so it might be easier if you play with multiple. It's probably designed so that you actually play with more, but we got a stronger weapon now. Plus, actually, let me check if we actually can get more stuff. Arsenal exchange. So there is this really cool sword, but it's a regular sword. We can actually purchase this already, but we don't want a great sword. What do we even want? We want this. We want this thing here. This thing. This thing. The Thunderbird. Can we get this too? I don't think we can do. I don't think we can get it. What is this? What? This looks cool. I didn't know this thing existed. I thought there would be only... Alright, so there is... physical damage. Does Panda do physical damage or nature damage?
Oh, of course. You're the boss. You point
Physical damage. Physical damage. And only his ult is nature damage. Okay. Should we go for the weapon? Should we? We can also wait until the weapon rotates over here, and then we can just directly purchase it. I kind of want to get this. 8 attempt guarantee for 6-star weapon. What are the details? 4%. 4%. Okay, I think that's a good rate. Should we try it? I think we should. Let's gamble. A little bit. Just a little bit. I think it's worth it. Why not? Nothing to fear. Holy, what is this? Ah! A 5-star weapon, the polearm. Rock auger. It's so cool that they have weapon banners, like, and character banners separate. That's really, really useful. Oh! Wait, 2 6-stars? Are you kidding me? Did we just won? This is a 5-star. I mean 4-star basically, right, in this game. And then we got 2. Oh my god, here's our first one. That looks cool. It's a great sword. Even we can use. Can we use this? I didn't know this thing existed. And we got the jet, the polearm, but we didn't got access. Oh, that sucks. We got 2 of them though. Wow, it's so easy to get them. Alright, I'm not complaining. This looks really cool, this polearm. Electric damage boost. This one does main attribute boost, ultimate gain. HP treatment provided by the wheelchair for the restores 3% of this max HP. Well, who is this? I don't think we need to pull that more. I think this is fine.
Tell me about it.
Can we heal with this guy? I don't think we can. Is there a weapon for him? Is this for him? I don't think this is for him. I don't think this is for him. I don't think this is for him. Let's try one more. Let's try one more. we're just trying to get a good weapon for our panda. All right. We got 2 4%, 2 6s. All right, 3 of them. 3 5 stars. Really cool. So there's like no such thing as 50-50 because we already got 2 6 stars. Let me actually read this again. So the guarantee is not shared. All right. Okay, so there is no such thing as 50-50 on this one here. If you get a 6 star, you get a 6 star, whatever. Alright, so we don't have enough of the Arsenal tickets. So the only way to get more Arsenal tickets is by pulling more for the characters. And this is what I really like about the game. Is you don't have to wait for... I mean... Okay, so you... Banner character, you only get banner characters. And the weapon... You can only get a weapon if you need a weapon. You know what I mean? It's really good. I don't like... I mean, I don't know if I will play with Yvonne. She's really cool, but we're just pulling because we need more currency for weapon, okay? Also, we have no pity on this anyways. For some reason, we have 40 pulls for free. Yup. Export the same. All right. Another one. I still don't know how the 6-star animation looks like because I skipped the 6-star the last time. All right. One last time we can. There's another 5. Ah, we got another, I guess, constellation. What do you call them?
My ears are all yours.
Another potential for Japan. So that's pretty cool. Alright, does that mean we have enough currency now? We have! Okay, I think we can do this 2 times or 1 time only. Oh, 1 time only. Alright. We have one more try on this one. Let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Crap. Nothing. Ooh, look at this. This looks cool. HP treatment provided by the wielder further restores HP. Oh, that's like the weaker version of the other one. I don't... What greatsword wielder is there that regenerates HP? I have no idea. Why is there 2 counts for Oro Barrel? I don't get it. Oh, maybe it's just so you can see how much the 14 is worth. So there's 1,000 plus 500 that we have. Alright, got it.
Oh, of course. You're the boss. You point the way.
Okay, let's wear this thing here.
Crafted by a true master. I better take a closer look.
I don't think we need the Oathborn. Maybe this one. What else? Actually, wait, before I do anything stupid. Use them for potential.
You know how the wise people talk. We may disagree, but we can agree to keep our disagreements agreeable.
Woo! Bag. No. Inventory. So, how do I erase the potential of these things? Upgrade. Potential. There it is. What else? This thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, you can raise it until 9? No, that's probably not. Or can you? Right. I guess you can raise them to more than 5. Lock this one. Howling Guard. What if there's a quick function while doing this? No. I want to use every weapon at least once. Have them at least once. No. Potential. Alright. Okay. This one she already wears, so we just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, we can only do 5 on this one. Alright. So 5 is the max. Okay, that's cool. Good to know. So we can max this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, only 4 times. Once is missing. Alright, so here we have the Oathborn. We have this Oathborn. Might as well upgrade this one. This one. Yep. Really cool. Next one is this thing. Is this a great sword? It is. Industry 0.1. Contingent measure. What doesn't... She wears it. She wears it. Chen. Alright, I think then this one is the last one. This looks really cool. The grand finale. Grand finale. And then everyone is just wearing red and black, but I don't need this one. So there's not really much that I can do.
Tell me about it. My ears are all yours.
So I can level them up. Autofill. Until 17? Let's do this. Alright. Let's go! Can I...
Oh, of course. You're the boss. You point the way.
Increase the talents somehow. Not yet. Oh, we are missing Protodisc. Where do we get that? Exploring and gathering. Protodisc. Let me know where this acquired by researching AIC technologies. Oh, we have to craft those. We have to craft those. Then we do this.
Entering core AIC area.
How do we craft those? No idea. It's definitely not shredding. No. I don't know. I don't know.
Tell me about it. My ears are all yours.
Or use.
No one's ever too old to learn. But always remember to take good care of your pals.
Where do I get this? Oh no, that's not where you can get it from. Okay. Well, we cannot get it yet. I don't think we can get it. Okay, wait a sec. Alright, we got a response from our friend, so we're logged into the game right now in HSR, so we're going to switch over there in a moment. So we will try it out. Let's see how far we can go with Panda. I think we should be strong enough now. And after that, we will jump over to HSR and then try to do the boss battle for our friend. So, see how far we can actually go. Apparently, it's very difficult. All right, let's go, Panda.
You're the boss. You point it like.
Whoa, that's not.
Place your place. Hey, let's walk.
What the heck? This does such a difference.
Mess with the panda.
Ow. Don't be careless. Don't be careless. Oh. I think we can do this first. I mean, not first try, but we've been struggling with this boss for so long. Oh, also there's the items, the potions that we have. That makes a lot of... That does... That helps out so much. Oh, we got it! Finally! I mean, thanks to the potions, I guess. Wow.
Finders keepers.
Finders keepers.
I was just joking.
I mean, we got our goal. we finally did it. Oh my god, you don't know what hassle that was. If you watched the last stream, and that was the only thing we tried to attempt. It was so easy this time, but it was so difficult the last time. It does make a ton of difference. Anyway, we're going to switch over to HSR and try out how far we can go with the bus. Alright. We also have to change the category here for a moment. Honkai. We need to change the category here. Alright, here we go. So, this one is... Oh wait, there's no audio here. So this one is the account of my friend. He asked us to help us beat the... what's it called? The Grandmaster, the... Septimus something Prime. It's basically Sunday. That's who we're beating. Let's see how far we can go. Alright, we did switch to Sunday's POV. Head to the Penacony Grand Theater. Alright, the question is this the first time we beat him or not? Because that means there's going to be, I mean... You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, alright, okay, so this one will probably take a bit longer, but I don't know how far I can... I have no idea how far we can get into the, into this one, because we beat it once. There's go. I mean, I'm not trying to spoil. I'm not trying to spoil anything. Probably I already spoiled it, but this looks like the first encounter with Sunday, and you know what that means. Everyone who has played it before, that's the first encounter with Sunday. Okay, so there might be we might have to, yeah. Oh shit, I forgot to... I forgot to change the teams. I forgot to change the teams. I forgot to change the teams!
Say goodbye to my home.
I forgot to change the teams!
Should one desire to leave the stage for good,
one must first step back onto the stage!
thing is tuning yourself. guessing it sounds a much too...
Okay, let's switch the teams first. I need to check what can we play with. 4K attack, that's insane. Okay, Sunday, we can play with Sunday here. Oh, wait, we cannot change? We have to... Okay. Alright, alright. This is dumb. Alright, we have our to sustain. Alright, okay, I see the problem. I see the problem. Alright, I got it. I think Yunli can do the job, to be honest. Maybe not. Okay, how strong is her? How strong is she? 13% crit rate is not a lot. Wait, did we had to... Yo, your Jingliu is... If it has a little bit more crit rate, that would be really cool. Sunday would give her 20% more crit rate. This one, it looks fine. No lightning damage boost. Okay. Alright. I see it. Okay, so this one is with the story. You cannot get rid of Sunday in the lineup. Can you? Oh, you can. Alright. No, never mind. We can actually make our own team. Alright. So, first, can I go back and heal up? Can I heal up? Yeah, thanks. The question is, okay, I'm trying to see if we can actually make use of Pella. How much effect hit rate she has? 80%! Oh, that's a little bit too low. But she has the resolution shines. Is she going to survive this or not? Ooh, alright. Right, okay. So, Great Septimus has fire, lightning, and I think imaginary weakness. Akron looks decent here. We might want to bring Himiko for break. But he got Japart and Ho-Ho in here because this is only sustains and also Bailu. But I'm pretty sure Japart's shield is not doing much here. He doesn't have a lot of defense either. Okay. But he has his relics leveled up. Oh, I'm going to check your Yunli first. This... Okay. Right. Yo, if your Jinyu has a little bit more crit rate, that would be so good. But... No, I think Kafka dies too quick, but she is good for breaking those as well. You know what? I'm trying with Akron Kafka to see how far we can go. But we will add... Okay, yeah, I think we want to add Sunday in here. This team might die really quickly. I don't think Ho-Ho can self-sustain that. Bailu has a revive though. Only has 100% energy recharge. That's a little bit... right, she has the plus 50, plus 15. She is tanky though. She is really tanky though. Ho-Ho also is really tanky though. Also has the 5-star. Okay. I'm thinking about it. So I think these two can break quite fine. But then we're lacking the damage department probably. But Sunday is... Okay, Sunday Ho-Ho can fill the energy for... I mean, they cannot do much for Akron though. That's the problem. Kinda want to play Herder. Himiko. But I don't... Yeah. Yeah. Is there something else she can wear? Yeah. I mean, she's just there for breaking, okay? She's just there for breaking. She's not there for damage. Not for damage, not for damage, not for damage. She's just there to break. To break. But then she dies really quickly. She's not living long. Okay, Argenti, how are you? But they doesn't have physical weakness, right? I don't think they have. Okay, he's built a little bit. Yeah. Great Septimus. Okay, Fire Lightning Imaginary. Kind of get you. I think our best bet is to either use Herter Himiko or Akron Kafka. Let's try with Akron Kafka first, but I'm pretty sure she dies really quick. Kafka will probably die really quick. So Kafka is to break, Akron is for the damage, and then we have our Sunday Ho-Ho.
As expected.
Oh yeah, I mean... I see the problem. I see the problem. I see the problem. I see the problem. Okay.
Now, farewell. Free will, or was it fate? Just
Wait, does your Akron has her light cone? I think she does. Yeah. Okay.
stand still. I weep for the departed.
Okay, all are broken right now, so we're just going to punch him.
Good times. Never.
And now they are back up again, so we're going to break them.
Time to save lives.
And also Akron dies right now. Alright, Ho-Ho is coming next. We have no skill points.
This mortal form. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
These won't kill them all.
Stay put.
Alright, you heal.
Don't worry, it's just a scratch.
Okay, Sunday will have another turn, but he cannot give us another turn, so we have to break this guy. Why are we so out of skill points? Holy. Great Septimus attacks again. We have to break this guy. I think everyone should be up now, right? Yeah, it is.
That's half the work.
Alright, this guy is broken, so we're going to second phase with him.
Farewell. Another journey begins.
Yeah, that was bad. Okay, so we lost all our shield, which is not good.
This mortal form. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Let me think about it.
Trinity is before me.
Free will, or was it fate?
Just hit him. Alright, this one I think we don't live this. Alright, Ho-Ho. I need you to buff Ho-Ho. Ho-Ho needs to heal you three.
May as well kill them all.
You break these guys. Or try to break. Do the same for these guys. Right, and then we slash him. Okay. So we have no shield build up, which is dangerous. He's going to launch an attack, but Ho-Ho will come next. We have no skill points.
This mortal form.
Alright. We are going to give this time Kafka, because Kafka will be able to use her ult to break the others. So we can get more shield.
Guide you on your path.
Let's do this first.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
Okay, here we go ult. And we heal. We have to heal Akron. Or these guys at least.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Ho-Ho, don't die. Alright. How do we break it?
Another journey begins.
These. Now we break these.
It's of no consequence.
Right. This one is dangerous. Okay. We might die here.
This mortal form. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
the skill point economy is really bad. Do this.
Free will, or was it fate?
Alright, this one is already broken, so we're going to do this. Alright, we can ult.
A moment of divine insight arises from enduring patience.
Great Septimus, Great Septimus. Wait. Does his skill spell? Is she still beatified? She's not.
A moment of divine insight
Oh,
arises
only
from
Arknight.
enduring patience.
Doubt farewell. Another journey begins. Still water.
Okay, 2,500 shield.
Good time.
Come on, break.
No time to say bye. Go.
Heard the call.
Alright, break. Break.
This mortal form. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Don't worry, it's just a scream.
This one we will live. So we go.
Stand still.
Alright, she's still beatified, right? Perfect.
Remedy is before me.
This one will break him. And then we ult after anyways, right? So we do this.
Still water. I weep for the departed.
Alright, there we go. There we go.
On this 8th day, I grant myself departure.
Well, how should I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. 1 Week?
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now.
Alright.
Thank
Alright.
you for accompanying me through all
We got him.
this.
We got him! Woo!
This farewell journey has come to an end.
What are your plans after leaving Penacony?
Penacony? It's Pinnacany.
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Penacony.
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron. and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival. And you've already defeated them. But Mr. Gopherwood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made. My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved. Unfortunately, too much time has passed to verify that. Penacony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their
Alright, so for
authority
anyone
cannot
who
enter
has
the
played
sacred
Penacony
site of the
before, I
Harmony
mean, you know how
require
peak
that
this
the
story
true
is.
will of the Dream.
I really wish you would enjoy this. Since this is this part after this one is really
In the worst case scenario,
it's crazy, man.
if Xipe turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
Well, thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Penacony were driven by the same concern. After all this, the Harmony and the Preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive and Penacony will become a public space in the cosmos. Freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that Penacony needs it.
You and I both strive for a peaceful society, even if our reasons are different. And you've gone even further than I have. If not for our paths, perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Oh boy, Sunday, you don't know.
Don't sell yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown me mercy in front of the Dream Master. This shared journey is my way of repaying you. After all, you are one of my trailblazing goals.
Whee!
About that, you've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains one of my lifelong ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by brick. Therefore, I have a request that I hope you'll consider. While I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true Nameless. I
Want
admire
to travel with
convictions.
us?
Perhaps what I need more than asceticism is knowledge.
Knowledge.
Therefore,
Knowledge.
after leaving Penacony, would you consider letting me
Yep.
come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
Sure, Sunday. Right, can we move? I mean, I think we have story time. There's a lot of story.
So this is why I brought him here. Mr. Sunday wants to join us on the Express. Of course, I can't make that decision alone.
But if you didn't support this idea, you wouldn't have brought him back. Well, I trust your judgment. If someone is willing to join us on our journey, the Express will be open to them. But this time is a bit different. Before making any decision, I want to hear everyone's opinion. But in this matter, you were the only one who directly confronted him. Your opinion holds the most
I
weight.
learned the most valuable lessons from my past opponents. Please, say whatever's on your mind.
If you're watching this, Morax, I don't know if you know this already. I'm not trying to spoiler it, but yeah. This one is going to be a more lengthy story, so I have no idea whether there is a way for me to move before I can. I think there's just a small part where I'm able to get control again, so I can move. Oh, you're already here. Hi. So Yeah, so this one is a lengthy one. We just have to go over some text right now. And then word adversary. We can be friends. Also, yeah, a lot of yapping, a lot of story here. What do you want? So Sunday is asking whether he can join the Express, but anyways, he will force himself on the Express anyways. Yeah, no longer the newbie.
Well, he's just traveling with us, not an actual member of the Express crew yet. Your newbie status is untouchable.
What do you mean, March? You know, only for Jades? I see.
Thank you all for your forgiveness.
I mean, Petticone is... I mean... It gets
Find
crazier.
the answer I'm looking for on this journey. And when that day comes...
It feels like we're at the
farewell.
peak, but it's not.
Until then, rest assured that I will do my best to fulfill my duty as your companion.
Looks like we've come to a decision. Remember to keep the conductor in the loop too.
Now that our business on Penacony is settled, it's about time we get back on track and prepare for our next warp jump.
Warp jump? Yeah, but let me try contacting Madame Herder again before we set off. She helped us look into the forest. Oh, okay, so that's where she got the information from. So that actually happened. Okay, I forgot. She contacted Herder. I tried contacting the space station several times, but I never got a response. Maybe there's a problem with the interterrestrial network. Oh, okay. It shouldn't be anything to worry about. I totally forgot that that thing happened here. For all we know, Madame Herder could be making a move again. She is. Let me move.
No, we're still not quite there.
Not? Alright. Oh god, oh god. Now I understand the scene of this. The cutscene, why they put that in there. You don't know unless you play.
Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice. So, you must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves.
Oh my god, Herder army. Mirrors.
So-called magic has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved. So,
That's where the light go off, right? Damn!
all-seeing presence.
Yeah. Okay, that was the new scene. Yeah. I really forgot this happened.
What is divinity?
I really forgot this thing happened here. Alright. Completed! Visitor verification. And a lot of other stuff. Alright. We're not going to take one more step. I'm just going to do the character review here. And then we will check in later. Maybe. So, yeah. The team that we built was... I don't know. Let's just use this empty slot. So we built this team. Where's she? Acheron, Kafka. Where is he? Sunday. Okay, so let's just use well for Sunday because we don't have Sunday here, and then Ho. Because Sunday was being you could play him. He was a try character. We played him. He was very useful. Let's just imagine Welt is Sunday, okay? So this is the team that I built. Generally, put the DPS in the far left or the far right position if you don't want the DPS to get hit. Because, like, there are different types of characters. For example, preservation characters, like Japard. They have an increased chance to get hit because they're preservation. They're inherently, I mean, they are meant to be tanky and to tank the hits. So preservation characters have a higher chance to get hit in general, right? Plus the light cone, this thing here makes it that he gets hit more often. So okay, so that you know the problem with like putting preservation characters like these in the middle, like here, is that in spread attacks usually Japard, like in blast attacks, I mean, if Japard is being targeted, it affects Kafka and Huohuo, and a very easy way to mitigate some damage is just to put Japard on the far right. So when he gets blasted, then only Huohuo gets the damage, and then your DPS here will stay safe. So that's one thing to notice. The other thing is that for some DPS, you want them to be in the middle section, whether in the middle or in the third slot. I mean, the second or the third slot, and that is namely Yunli or Clara, because they want to get hit. And by putting them here, same principle, they have the most chance to get hit, right? Because of blast attacks. Yeah, Huohuo was already over 8k, so it was fine. Yeah, that's very true. But putting Japard here and Kafka wouldn't getting hit, she's not as tanky as Huohuo. I just saw your Huohuo is really, really tanky. Kafka would have died really quickly. So the idea behind that was that the boss mechanics are the following. You wanted to break the smaller guys so you can build up the shield. And I mean, while Japard gives good shield, is good sustain in the beginning. Personally, for the boss fight, it's lacking ways to break these little guys, or you have to at least have a little bit more options to break them. So we put in Kafka because she's also Nihility, and Nihility also boosts Acheron damage. Japard doesn't really do anything here, except for normal attack and hoping he can get his ultimate up. But by the time he gets up his ultimate, the boss already basically gets a full cycle and does enough damage so that, I don't know, someone dies on the team. Yeah, and the priority really again is to break the little guy so you can get the shield, so you don't need Japard's shield because you already get the shield. As long as you can keep the guy broken, weakness broken, everything's fine. So my other consideration, again, like I said, was running Herta or Himiko. The problem was that while Herta is really good DPS-wise, she doesn't really contribute to this, specific boss too much, because it has lightning, fire, imaginary weakness, while Himiko she's not really built. I would have only put her because she would be helping breaking the little guys, but I checked her, and so I don't think she would survive long, right? And the blast attack requires a skill point. Her talent is what I was after, but that only happens when I break at least 3 more characters. So that wasn't a thing because Herter wasn't able to break these guys, and so I settled for Acheron plus Kafka. Acheron gets stronger with the more Nihility characters you have. I just mentioned that, up to 2. You have Kafka in the team. Kafka is not here for the damage or the DOT at all. She's only there for her ultimate. So the ultimate is up quite often. Because she has a talent, she can follow up with... So that makes Huohuo basically also able to break the weakness of these little guys, because Huohuo can just normal attack one of those little guys, and Kafka would follow up with a talent inflicting lightning damage, and sometimes that would help break the guys as well. So that was useful. Also, her ultimate is a AoE. Everyone gets blasted. So that was very useful. The same as Acheron. That's also mainly why I had her here in the team, because both of them would be able to break them. On top of that, Acheron obviously is very strong and has a lot of attack. I just saw the over 4,000 attack. That is quite high. It's probably an attack boots or something. Yeah, crit rate, crit damage is perfectly fine. I mean, you can increase the crit rate through other ways, but I will talk about that later in a moment. So the team that I ran instead was Sunday. So Sunday's skill So Sunday is basically like Bronya, but the fact that Sunday can recover a skill point when he uses his skill on a BT fight, so and a character that he uses his ult on, and on the ult also increases a lot of crit damage. He can not only fast forward Acheron one more time, or Kafka when needed, or even Ho-Ho when needed, but also generates one more skill point, because with Sunday and Ho-Ho, Kafka and Acheron, it was very, very skill point intensive. And you have to be very careful about the economy. Kafka doesn't always need to use her skill. Just when you have enough points. Acheron, you kind of like always want to use the skill whenever possible. Ho-Ho, you also need to use your skill whenever you need to heal. So that was fine. But for some reason, I was always out of skill points. But that was fine. Otherwise, Sunday's skill was why I put him in the team. Also, he was imaginary, so his basic attacks were also able to break those little guys sometimes. It was helpful. So everyone in the team were able to do something and were helping to break the little guys. The game plan was to destroy these little puppets. And after that, you would be able to just be able to go ahead and attack the boss. Also, it gives you the shields, yeah, to survive the ultimate whatever attack that guy has. Luckily, everyone survived, and we could heal up back with Ho-Ho and do everything again after they recovered from the weakness broken state. So, yeah. It was basically just first try, but the idea paid off. I think that was pretty cool. I wonder what other teams I could have used, to be honest. So the team that I used when I was playing this was Firefly plus Trailblazer. So basically, I always had like no meta teams, but Firefly was able to. She was able to break them all because fire weakness, and imaginary Trailblazer is really good for breaking the imaginary weaknesses of these guys as well. Could have also been him. But other than that, really, you were only looking for AoE, and Agenti doesn't do well because it's physical, doesn't break anything. Yunli doesn't break anything. Clara doesn't break anything. Himiko does, but she doesn't survive. And then Herder, she's really strong, but his ice doesn't break anything. And then there weren't not a lot of options. Fei Xiao cannot do anything, unfortunately. Zila doesn't kill them, so she doesn't get the resurgence boost and doesn't break anything. Silverwolf, so I was debating whether to put Pillar in or not, but again, because they wouldn't break from the ice, I just decided not to. But she would be a really good pair, Pillar with Acheron, because she would reduce the defense. But at the end of the day, you don't really need it. You only need to survive and keep going with strats. And so if you take that all into consideration, we basically narrowed it down to just these characters. Maybe instead of Ho-Ho, I also saw that your Bailu was extremely tanky, so it could have also been Bailu because she's also lightning. Also could have revived one character, so I think could have been both, but I think Ho-Ho was great because she recovered the energy. Sunday also recovered energy, and sometimes that would be useful for Kafka to get her ult up, so she can use her ult to AoE attack. Yeah. Alright, so now we will go over the characters. Alright, right now, okay, your Zila is E2. Nice. Alright, and we'll go each one by one.
Nice.
Let's go from left to right. Shall we? Yeah, why not? Alright. Case number 1, Acheron. One of my most favorite characters, super OP. Let me see. So, yeah. So I didn't look at her relics, I just look at the stats, and something you obviously want to try to check. You probably have an attack boost something, right? Everything is attack percentage. Yeah, so the boost at attack percentage and this thing's attack percentage, which is perfectly fine. This one is really cool. It has 7 speed, 11 crit damage. Preferably this one needs to be crit, not the crit damage, lightning damage boost, but I think that's fine. That's fine for now. If you pair her up with characters like Walmay that increases her damage percentage against other elements, then you don't need it. But if you pair her up with other characters that don't increase her elemental damage boost, then you might want to check for the planar sphere for lightning damage. Other than that, crit rate, crit damage always a luck thing, right? I cannot say anything about it. I mean, everyone probably does her best to get good pieces, so I do trust you that you understand what you have to build on. Speed is with Akron is fine, because at the end of the day, she also accumulates her flowers. Are they called flowers? / dream. So these things. Even when a teammate inflicts, yeah, I mean, you know it, right? Even when the teammate inflicts some debuff. So later on, I don't know if you main her, then Jiaochu is her best partner, but there are also a lot of other characters that also help her inflict debuff, like Pilla, for example, with her light cone. So that's fine. She doesn't need to be speedy, but would be useful if she would be at least 134. But that's perfectly fine. You got her light cone, which is really cool. Oops. And I don't think I have anything to say here. I mean, I don't need to talk about this too much, because this is, I mean, if you have these resources, you just up them, right? I mean, you're working on them anyways. Relics, the same. I think you understand how to build her. So it's crit damage, crit rate, attack percentage, and then speed. Just get the best pieces that you have and put them on her. This set is fine. Izumo is great. I think it's even best in slot. This one is great. This relic, yeah, this relic set is great. So Akron gets a passing grade. It's recorded, right? Everything is recorded. So, by the way, this one here is also not only the Twitch VOD, but everything is also part of the recording on YouTube. I mean, there is a video. I mean, you can check my past lives, and then it's on YouTube also. You can it's forever there in case you want to watch it. But don't be fooled, because it has the title Arknights Endfield Beta Part 3, so it has nothing to do with Arknights, because we just played Arknights before, right? But now you know, we switch back to HSR, but that's where you will find it. Yeah. All right. Next thing, Akron gets a passing grade. We talked about the Herta before. If you have Jade, then Herta would be able to get speed from Jade's skill. So 130 is actually fine. She would get to 160, which is really good. But if she doesn't pair with Jade, or don't pair with Walmay, because Walmay also gives 10% more speed for the team if she's on the team, then if there's no other speed source, try to hit the 134. Crit rate is more important for Herta than crit damage, because she gets more crit damage from her passive, from her trace. When paired with another erudition character, increases allies' crit damage by 80%, which is quite a lot. But I think also here, I think you know the deal with her is the same. So ice damage boost, I see you got that. And then crit rate, crit damage, and then attack percentage and speed. But crit rate more than crit damage. At least get the crit rate to at least 90%, 85 to 90 to 95% crit rate. Don't forget that you have this skill on her. So the Izumo Gensei increases the crit rate by 12%. If you enter the battle with a teammate that follows the same path, which is erudition, you will always pair her with erudition, otherwise she doesn't also get the 80% crit damage bonus. but the crit rate is not reflected here yet. So the actual crit rate she gets, no, when she enters the battle with another edition is 80. She would be at 80%, which is nice. This one also gives 12%, but this one is already reflected in there. So if you will have, let's say, maybe 2 to 3 more substats in crit rate, that would bring her to about 90% crit rate, and then the rest just focus on crit damage. That should be fine. Herda, I mean, you're working on her. She's new, but she also gets a passing rate. All the stuff here is fine. You already maxed her out, Traces out, which is really cool. So gets a passing rate. So with abundance, with abundance characters like Ho-Ho, or even Bailu, there's nothing really you can do wrong. To be honest, tanky is fine. I personally also would aim for a higher speed stat, so they can act twice. So them being acting twice in MOC with 134 speed is useful, because that would mean that Ho-Ho can use at least one basic attack to accumulate skill points, or make the rotation more skill point positive before going into the second round. And then maybe you have, I don't know, more chances to break whenever. It doesn't really matter that much, but at least Ho-Ho gets one more turn, which may be useful for the cycles. But in every other mode, you don't really care too much about speed. It's just MOC where it's like, okay, that speed is where you want to be at. So yeah, 140 energy is kind of higher energy requirement for her ult, so maybe seeing a little bit more energy regeneration on her would be really cool. Relics are fine. Again, like, you can even give her like really bad relics, and supports would just still perform really fine. This one, I prefer energy recharge on this one, and the rest is HP. Outgoing healing boost is fine. I don't know if you need that much HP on her. Does she scale a lot on HP? It's just attack, right? Or is it... Let me check. Okay. So it scales on her max HP. Okay. Yeah. I think she would still perform fine if she would have an energy recharge rope. She has quite high attack. Why is that thing? Maybe it's because of these ones. Alright. Not sure why she has Musketeer. Wait, does she scale off attack too? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Maybe that's just because you had the artifacts here. Not artifacts, the relics here. But the speed set is fine. You can give her a speed set or an HP, not HP set, speed set, or the... there are multiple speed sets. Now there's the one that you can farm, the new one. But I don't think you're in that area yet. And then the older one in Xianzhou, where you basically also farm these pieces here. These pieces here, the HP one. Yeah, this one. I forgot. The traversing hackerspace. This one is also great for every support. Ho-Ho gets a passing rate. There's nothing wrong. There's not a lot of things you can do wrong with Ho-Ho. I might also speed up the... No, speed up this section here. Because I don't want to yap the entire... forever.
Goddess Adrilla.
Yeah, everything where I see you already working on it, and I mean, and where it doesn't need much explanation, I'm not going to comment on that too much. So the thing with Argenti is that he scales really well with attack percentage. So getting him to a good attack percentage to about maybe 3k plus is really cool. And then crit rate, crit damage, it's really hard to build on him. So you probably have to build a crit rate body with some decent crit damage substats on him. I wouldn't recommend energy regeneration, even though his max energy is high, but you know how Argenti works. He can pop his ult at 90 energy already. Probably mainly used for pure fiction anyways. And you don't really need to utilize the full 180 ult. The 90 ult is perfectly fine, right? So him getting a little bit more attack or skill would be really cool. His relics is fine, are fine. Yeah, this one needs to be attack percentage. This one needs to be attack percentage for sure. His rope. But other than that, that's fine. There's yeah, it's just a DPS that scales off attack percentage much better, right? So his rope needs to be attack percentage. All right. Yunli is I wonder if you have the other light cone. This one. Yeah. So generally the all-in light cone, so his secret vow is a little bit better than the wolf walk time. It's just damage percentage that's always like it's always 60% usually when you hit full health enemies. The same with Clara, she can also wear the same thing. They're basically the same. Yuli is just an upgraded version for Clara, so my review is just for both. You don't need to build speed on them, and recently they've gotten a new relic set, especially for Clara, which is really cool. That's called the I think you can already farm that. Let me check that. I mean, you don't have to enter this diary to farm those things, right? So it's the path of area. This thing, even though it says it increases quantum damage by 10%. The 4-piece effect is what you're after. And this one, right now, is really just being utilized by Clara herself. So it decreases the wearer's speed by 8%. And no one really wants that, except for Clara, because she wants to get hit and she doesn't really need to take the turn herself. So that's perfectly fine on her. It might be even beneficial for her. Also, if the speed is lower than 95, it increases the crit rate. That is a very easy boost to the crit rate. It's basically another body, crit rate body that you can wear. It gives 32% crit rate, which is really cool. Right? So that's how you would solve the crit rate issue with Clara. Or at least she has not a lot of crit rate. So that's maybe something that we might be working on. Her attack is quite fine. It's 3,500. That's perfectly fine. That's really cool. I don't know if you use her a lot. I mean, relics is something you would work on if you use her more often. Also, this light cone is fine. When the wearer defeats an enemy, it increases the crit rate for 3 turns. This one, I am not sure about. I never used this one because I always think this one is better. Most of the time, it's always better. Yeah, unless she has some certain attacks that scale very well with attack percentage, then you might want to cap this attack percentage, but you don't need this one. This one just gives her flat more damage overall. Does she has the okay? So it also doesn't have the physical damage boost one, right? So that is even more of a reason to use Secret Vow on her. Because then she would get this at 60. No, you get 60% on top of that. So you don't even have to then use physical planar sphere. Yeah, you don't use her. Argenti is really better. Yeah, he is. He is. Yeah. Otherwise, Yunli is probably someone that I would be also looking out for. And if you're not using Clara, then I would definitely try to see if you can make use of Yunli, because if you need a physical damage dealer and you don't, I don't see Boothill here. If there are certain modes where Argenti is really bad at, and that is the other the other ones that are not pure fiction, then Yuli generally just performs better if you need a physical damage one. So yeah, Himiko is underrated. So At the beginning, no one wanted to pull for her because it's standard parent, but recently it's just she has gotten a lot more popularity because she just fits very well with a lot of different characters released right now. And I mean, you don't need to build her, it's just really good to have her together with Herter. And she can infinite loop, like especially in pure fiction, that's where she shines the most. She can, if you build her a lot on more crit rate, she definitely needs more crit rate. You don't need that much speed on her anyways. Then what happens is, even with a normal Herter or the other Herter, if you break the ice or even fire weakness damage, that's even better. And here Himiko follows up with a talent that usually clears an entire wave together with Herters. And you can get really, really easy clear times with in pure fiction with her, but also pure fiction thing. Huanmei is probably the best support, the best generalist support. She has a lot of speed, which is really good. She needs about like, yeah, she needs much more break effect. I think she needs at least like 180. So that's something we need to work on. But other than that, similar to every other support, they will do their job. I don't think you will notice the difference too much. So she gets more break effect from this thing here, 10% even. Yeah. Okay. So this one, I would change for sure. Because she doesn't need the effect hit rate at all. I mean, she doesn't benefit the. She only gets the defense percentage, and that makes it a little bit more tankier. I get it, but she never gets the effect hit rate up to 50% to get the extra 15%. I don't know if you have this because that's what she has. But here, definitely look for. I mean, I don't know if. I know it's difficult, but energy recharge rope is usually what you want to go for supports anyways. And this one is fine. Defense or HP, both are fine. HP or defense, both are fine. This one, energy recharge. As for what set you can wear, probably everything that helps you hit the, I guess, the break effect target, like Talia, for example. Where is it? There, this guy. Yeah, if you reach 145 speed or higher, which you will, you have 141 speed, but if you enter the field, that's plus 10% speed for her. You will get that. So break effect increases by another 20%, so in total plus 36%. You can even consider break effect rope. But anyways, build more break effect on her. Jinglu is really good. She kind of like has a lot of HP for some reason. Attack is fine. Can be a little bit more. Probably she has an HP planar sphere or something. No. Okay, boots. Yeah. That's probably because you have the crit damage on this one. But this one needs to be either attack or it needs to be speed. Don't need HP one. But I think you probably know this already. She has really high crit damage. The crit rate can be improved by just rolling more substance. just getting more relics. But at the end of the day, don't worry about relics too much at the beginning. Just enjoy everything, and then you will have time to farm the relics all day, every day. Oh yeah, okay, I forgot. So Argenti can get a little bit better. He needs attack percentage. Yuli is fine, probably. That's really hard. So for her, especially like similar to Clara, it's hard to scale up the crit rate. Probably needs a crit rate damage, body with some good crit damage substats. But her attack is fine. She gets a passing rate. Clara also is fine. We'll probably use a different one here, but you don't use her. But similar to Yunli, probably would use a different light code. Himiko, you don't use her. It's fine. If you would use her, build more crit rate on her. and more attack. Guanmei needs more break effect. Jingliu needs more crit rate and attack. Yeah, change the boots to speed, please. And then Yanqing, I personally would never use him because he is
Bright edge that can cut jade.
so his skill works in a way that he doesn't need. You really don't want him to get hit. Therefore, most people pair Yanqing together with Japard. Japard can provide the shields. But now that you have Jingliu, there's no reason really to use Yanqing. You probably just don't need them, right? Just skip, to be honest. Yeah. don't need Yanqing. Alright, if you have any good relics on him, you just pass them over to other characters. Japard is fine for the early game, but in the end game he just gets... The shield is not enough. At the early game, the shield is too much. And then eventually it's fine. And then later on, it's not enough anymore. Because his only merit is activating the shield. Or getting his ult up to use the shield. And that's it. And maybe tank some damage. But then the shield is not really the problem. Because you might want to use the slot for other support characters that help you boost the damage more. And I don't know, kill the enemies before they kill you. There are a lot of good solo sustains right now anyways. Baidu is fine. Again, nothing we can mess up here. Maybe get more energy recharge. Energy recharge rope. Maybe get speed boost on her as well. Speed boost, energy recharge rope. Kafka is, if you build dot teams, even if you don't build dot teams, there are many uses many uses you can use Kafka for. It's not just for damage. Light cone is good. There's not a lot of good light cones that you can use for her except for this thing. If you have the other one, where this one is the better light cone, damage wise. If you have it as SI5 or even this is perfectly fine. This one is really good for Kafka. What's it called? The Good Night and Sleep Well. Yeah, this one. And then, preferably, I would like to build more speed here. For her, for sure, I would go for speed boots more. She doesn't need crit rate. She doesn't need crit damage. She basically just doesn't need really anything. Because if you just play her in dot teams, all she needs to do is click her skill. And that's all she needs to do. And the amount of damage really doesn't matter. Because she just is there to trigger the dot skills. So you just want to build her a lot of speed. Make sure that she activates the skill as much as possible. The crit damage doesn't matter on her that much. You do need a little bit more effect hit rate. But I will need to check if 68 is fine. I think 69%. 67% is fine. Maybe she needs a little bit more, I'm not sure, but I think that's fine. Fei Xiao is probably needs more crit rate again. Attack percent can also be more higher. Let me check the relics. For her, it actually matters. This one is great. This one is fine. This one is probably the only thing you have right now. Speed is fine. Wind damage boost is fine. Yeah, okay, I see you already work on her, which is good. Don't worry too much about Fei Xiao. I see you working on her. Yeah. Okay. I mean, she gets better over time. Bronya, if you use her, if you don't use Sunday, she even has her light cone, which is really cool. Makes her more skill point positive. In a way. Build more crit damage on her. She scales on crit damage. If you use her, she needs more crit damage. 200% is fine. If you can get that to that point. Or like 180%, maybe 180, 190%. She just needs crit damage, to be honest. And then the rest just more tanky, more HP, more defense. Zila is your E21. Really cool. Okay, is this light cone? I'm not sure about. Cruising the Stellar Sea is generally a better light cone for her. but you probably just got that and you have to level that up. But if you got that leveled up, I would prefer cruising more than river flow. Like our first banner. Yeah. Yeah, that is very true. She needs to wear this one. Yeah, this one I don't like at all. Even max all her traces. Holy. Right. Relics are leveled. She has good amount of speed. Very speedy. Crit rate, crit damage is fine. Attack is... I mean, it can only go as high as... 3k would be better, but... I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. It's... Sometimes it's just luck, right? Yeah, depending on what you get. Quantum damage, also fine. I mean, she's passing great. Zila is not really that great right now. Everything else just power creeps her, or at least the enemies are getting so strong that she doesn't proc her resurgence reliably, so no one plays her as of right now. There might be coming a time where she's actually better again, but for that to happen, Zila needs to have a really good partner that can boost her in a way that she's actually able to kill off the little guys, so she can proc her resurgence more. Other than that, it's really not great. I mean, your Zila is fine, but Zila overall is it's not great right now. Silverwolf is fine. I love this Lycon so much. This is the only thing she needs. Where are you? I love Silverwolf. She needs infected rate is fine. Maybe a little bit more. Was it Pillar or was it Silverwolf? I need to check what it was. One of them needs like 80 something. Alright. I need to check. That's going to be a lengthy video.
The server's still not open.
Yeah, I think that's fine. It's on the lower end, but getting to like 80-90% would basically always guarantee her debuffs doing their things. Yeah. Anything else you don't really care about, just effect hit rate. Yeah. She's fine. Maybe even energy recharge. And there's always speed, but what can you do about it? Speed boots are loved by everyone. Right? Yep. She, like, even with things like this, like she still works. If you use Harmony, break effect you need. Probably need a lot more break effect. Yeah. I don't know if you use him or not. This set is actually his best in slot. I see you tried. Watchmaker is fine. Talia is also fine. I don't know why he doesn't have any break effect here. Wait, let me check. So... Alright, energy regeneration. Okay, so here's my take. Harmony Trailblazer is really good when it comes to energy regeneration. In fact, so good that he doesn't need the energy recharge rope. He will always have his ult up before his skill wears off. Not his skill, his ultimate wears off. So his ultimate grants him this super break state where everyone can do super break, right? For I think 3 rounds or so, 3 turns. Before the 3 turns are over, if you use him, or you use his skills a couple times, I think twice or once, I don't know. He has also like other, this talent that also regenerates him energy when other characters break the enemy weakness. The ultimate is always up before it ends. So even without the energy recharge rope, that actually is a thing. So what you can do is change the energy recharge rope to a break effect rope. With that, you would have more break effect. Yeah. Yeah, if you would use it. Yeah, no need for energy recharge on this guy specifically. Doctor ratio, for me personally, is hard to build. He needs to have really, really good relics in order to be useful. Same here. The better one is probably just cruising. This light cone, I don't like. Even, okay, let me see what else can we play here. Probably this one is the free one, right? This one's a free one. There are not a lot of hunt-like content we can use. I mean, it's the only thing you have right now, so you just use them. Alright, I get it. I get it. Maybe this one is also fine. Because you would also only use them in no single target scenarios anyways. But right now, there's not a true single scenario. Because even in the like single mode end game where you know apocalyptic shadow, even the bosses spawn monsters nowadays, right? So it's not really a single target anymore. So cannot use Obdanhang's light cone. So propeller, don't use them, but tell me which one I need to build so I don't waste materials. Yep. I will go over the teams for Zilla in a moment. So Doctor ratio, yeah, needs more crit rate if you want to play him. Speed, he definitely wants. If you play him MOC, he definitely needs a 134 speed at least. And then, yeah, I mean, just build him like in DPS you would. Weld, okay, so he's very universal. There are many ways you can build Weld. I love this character, but I never use him because I never need to use him. How should I put it? You can put him as break. You can even build him as a damage dealer, but mostly his support is coming from his ultimate, because the ultimate inflicts where is it? It inflicts the debuff. Wait, where? What is it? Wait, where is it? I know it inflicts debuff. Vulnerability, it's called. Did they change it? No way, they didn't. Oh, maybe it's his traces. No, I don't know. I cannot read right now, but his ultimate inflicts vulnerability, which means it's a 10%. They take 10% more damage. I don't know where it is. Maybe I'm just dumb right now. Anyways, also speed is reduced. I don't know if there's like a speed like neg meta about for it, but the damage multiplier on the vulnerability status it stacks differently than the other damage percentage ones, because it's a new multiplier on top of the damage formula that you usually have with attack, crit rate, crit damage, elemental damage boost, and defense down. And this one doesn't do defense down, and it doesn't do any of that. It gives the enemy a debuff that they take more damage, basically. Oh yeah, here, this one, Retribution, this one. When using ultimate, there's a 100% base chance to increase the damage taken by the target by 12%. So this one is a different multiplier in the damage calc. So that actually makes Weld more of a support character, but only with the ultimate, but only if you really need that extra damage. But other than that, I don't think Weld is being used very often. Alright, as a 4-stars, I mean, every 4-star there is, you have a better replacement. I will go over the ones that are actually very useful. Pella, if you play Acheron, but in general, she's really good for the 40% defense down with her ult. You put her on good... You need a good amount of effect hit rate on her. I think similar to Silver Wolf, like to 67%, about that. Maybe even 80%. She needs more effect hit rate if you want to utilize her. And then the rest is fine. Make her tanky and you're good to go. This one is the best in slot for her. Resolution Shines, this is already good. Next one. Wait. Pella. No one used done. Danny Boy. March. She is really good. yeah, she's really good, especially with Fei Xiao. She has the follow-up attack. She has the skill, which is basically also another supportive skill, but she also does quite a good amount of damage for a hunt character that she is. If you are utilizing March, she doesn't, and she's not really your damage dealer. She can be, but then she's probably just there to support Fei Xiao and help her get more stacks because she has the follow-up attacks. I mean, I guess then just build more speed. Don't worry too much about the attack and stuff. Serval is actually being used more often now. I personally don't use it, but if you use dot team with Kafka, for example, and you don't have other good dot partners because you like Black Swan, then Serval might be an option. The lightning break from her ult is actually very useful, similar to Kafka's. But if you have Kafka, you don't need build Serval for that specific purpose. And the rest, Herder, the regular Herder, the mini Herder is actually really good. I built her because sometimes there are moments where I would like to have like this second Herder, like not second Herder, but the erudition, like her follow-up attack this is basically like Himiko but for ice. And if you find there are targets weak to fire and ice, then even running Herder and this Herder and Himiko is really good combo. And then can save you more team slots for the other pure fiction slot for some reason if you need the other team members in the other slot in pure fiction. It just gives you more option. You don't need to use her, but it gives you more option. Tingyun might be interesting if you use her. She has been really good in the past. Nowadays, not so much. But if you would build a Sealer team, then Tingyun might be a really good partner because she increases also her ult increases her energy, right? Which yeah, Zila is being power crept so much that she probably relies on her ult a lot. Hanya, don't use. I mean, there are applications where you use her with Argenti, but I don't think you need to use her. Gallagher is probably from all the 4-star characters here my favorite, because he is another option that is really good for abundance or sustain. He can solo sustain, by the way. His skill heals a single target ally, but also debuffs. Removes the debuffs. Also increase effect resist, but if that matters. He does good break damage. He's for break teams together with the Harmony MC. You can put them in both on the same team. They will work very well together. So his ultimate does damage, and after it does damage, he becomes a Luocha. I don't know if you have ever played with Luocha before, but Luocha has an effect where he puts your team in a state where every time your teammate attacks, they heal the entire team, or they heal themselves, at least. And this is what it does, what the ultimate does. So once he is in that state, oh, not in this state. What was it? This state? Was it the talent or the ultimate? I forgot. Yeah. So every time a besotted target gets attacked by an ally, the attacking ally HP is restored. So, yeah, so he inflicts Besotted on all enemies. Okay, so that's how it works. So he inflicts a debuff, first of all. It's really good for Acheron, because he inflicts the debuff. It is, because it's an ultimate, it actually breaks a lot of toughness, fire toughness, and you're not here for the damage, but more, for the utilities. Anyways, and then inflicts Besotted on all the enemies, and if any character of yours attacks a Besotted enemy, which is every enemy because he debuffs every enemy, they heal themselves. So that's really cool. So that becomes a really good heal. Yeah. Also, it's after he uses an ultimate, he gets another turn. Wait, or is it just an Eidolon? I don't know. No, he can do that. That's fine. I don't know. Like I like Gallagher because he has a lot of applications. He's really good. The rest I don't know. I don't worry about. I don't worry about Arlen. I don't worry about Sampo. I don't worry about Shuyi. You can build Shuyi, but I don't worry. I have built my Qingque, my QQ. because in certain cases she was or is stronger than my Zila. But you don't need her. You don't need Lynx, you don't need Yukong, you don't need Luca. Even in physical dot, you don't need her. Maybe Gunaifen as another Nihility option if you need one. But I have her built, but you don't need to use her. Not need to use Hook. Don't need to use Asta anymore. Don't need to use Misha unless you want his, I don't know, that ice damage. I mean, you have Jinglu, you don't need to use him. And then the last one, Mozi. He's actually really good. So it's whether, so you can decide if you play Fei Xiao, it's between Mozi or Mozi, that's how they pronounce him, or March 7th. It's March 7th or Mozi that you can pair up Fei Xiao with, because they both have the follow-up attack that help you stack Fei Xiao's ult. That's what they are for. Yeah. Alright, I think I went over all the characters. Whew, there was a lot. So, now, as for the teams, I think the last section of this stream anyways. So, if you want to build Zila, my favorite team for that, or with at least with what we can build here right now. So the sustain, I would probably use Huohuo. As for the support, I'm really thinking about it. So it's probably Bronya. She works really well with her. And then either Silver Wolf or, let me think about it. Maybe even Huan Mei might be maybe an option. Okay. Probably Silver Wolf then. I'm thinking about it. I think that's fair. Okay, so from what I see, probably this team. This is very single target focused though. Alright. I don't know if you're still watching, Morax. It's been a long time. It's been like hours, maybe an hour or so since we talked about this. So, yeah, that's... if you want to build... Well, oh wait, like this. Alright. If you want to play this team, I think I would use a team similar to this one. Bronya is really good with Zila. Because, probably because of lore. I don't know if you play Honkai Impact 3rd before, but they stay together, they will always be together. That's all I say. They harmonize very well together too. So Bronya's ult and her skill works really well with Zila. She gets an extra turn, Bronya gives an extra turn. Silver Wolf helps like getting the debuffs, like the quantum weakness that Zila needs in case the enemy doesn't have quantum weakness. Also inflicts a defense reduction. So you don't. So your option is whether to pair the defense reduce or you play two supports. But two supports are usually never better than a support and a defense down. So that's why I have her. So crit damage up. What else? Like elemental damage up. She gives Silver Wolf's defense down. Because they are all different multipliers, they work very well together. And then Huohuo has attack percentage up. So attack percentage up and energy recharge up. This one has defense down, which is also a different multiplier to the elemental damage up plus the crit damage boost. And then Zila, right? Sure. Yeah. Yeah, so you just leave each on their places so I can use them. You have 9, just fill them as it should be. Yeah. What do you mean? Do you want me to fill up all the teams? Okay, so this is your Zilla team. I just call it Zilla. Team Zilla. This is on number 9. So, I don't know what team you want here. Should we build a team for every DPS that you have? Let me see. So there's Jingliu. There is Argenti. There is Akron. Probably should put Akron number 1 here. I don't know. Instead of Clara, we'll put Yonli here. There's Herter. I'll just leave Herter here. Number 6. What else? Fei Xiao. I don't know if you have a good imaginary DPS, because I don't feel that Dr. Ratio is worth it, because we have Mighty coming. And whether you get Mighty or not, I mean, I really hope you do, because he would really be useful for your team here. You don't really have a good imaginary one. Yeah. Alright, let's just go one by one. I think that we have all the elements, right? Actually, let's order them. I think let's go physical first, and then we do the elemental ones. So we do... And then we do fire. Do you have any fire DPS? You don't have. Alright, I guess we will have to put in Himiko for now. Alright, Himiko, you're a fire substitute. Then we will have fire, ice, Jingliu, ice, lightning. Lightning. Oh, by the way, this one can also be Yunli. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, fire, ice. Actually, Jingliu, you also compete with the Herder. I forgot. Actually, it's the Herder team. Sorry, Jingliu. Alright, so there's fire. Okay, so physical, fire, ice, lightning, wind. I'm just going to move them over. Wind. And then here we have Quantum, Yozilla, and Quantum Imaginary, which placeholder, I will just put Dr. Ratio here for now, okay? So we already solved this team, which is her. Got this. Right, we got solved this team. Number 1, so would you rather use Argenti or Yunli more? I prefer Yunli more than Argenti, because she's better in the other modes that Argenti is really bad at, and where Argenti is really good at, Yunli is actually quite decent. But you can always switch them depending on whatever mode. So if you play pure fiction and you need physical DPS, I would switch out Yunli for Argenti, but in every other mode, Yunli is just generally a better DPS. But because Yunli is here, and you have Clara, actually what I would do, to be honest, is put them both here together with Huanmei. I think this is actually really good. Not going to lie, this is actually really good. So, and then we will have another good sustain with, what's it called? By the way, Destruction also have an increased chance to get hit, but that's why we have put them both here. They benefit from each other getting hit. We're just putting them here like this. Alright. Our sustain of choice is probably going to be Ho-Ho, because she ups the energy for Clara, which is important, and then Yunli. You don't have to use Clara here. If you don't want to use Clara, just replace her with another buffing character, I guess I would say. What else do you have? What supports can you play? Maybe Tingyun. That would be a good case. If you want play just Yunli, then put just put her in the team for now, because Ho-Ho and Tingyun would help Yunli getting more energy, but don't need that. I think this generally does more damage. I think I will just leave it for now. Himiko is a tough one because you don't really have a good fire DPS or fire team anyway, so you lack fire quite much. So yeah, I would put her in teams when you will face fire ice weakness. Sometimes it happens in perfection. You could put her together with Herter. But if you have that Herta, you can actually.
Wanna guess how many more cups of coffee
You can put.
before we finish this
Yeah,
one?
I mean it's a Herta team then again. It's not Himiko, it's Herta team, but this works. This works fine. You don't have either Sunday or you don't have the other what's it called, a Robin. If you would have Robin or Sunday, that's where this slot is being filled up. Other than that, you may be switching between Wanmei or the not Harmony Trailblazer, but the other Trailblazer, the Remembrance Trailblazer. That's what you would put in here, but I don't know if you are at that part of the story yet. You're not. I would just leave Wanmei here for now.
We don't have many opportunities to fight alongside each other.
Here we will have any sustain that you need. Want, need. Okay, who can help you break more? Probably Gallagher. Yeah, because it's fire. You put them in a fire weakness team. You put them there, here. Ice. Alright. If it's just pure ice, then actually Herta together with this Herta is really good. Sorry, Jingliu. So your Jingliu is really cool. I think for Jingliu, I would build a separate team because it's a little bit different. If you play the Herta, you need 2 erudition. If you want to play Jingliu, then alright, so since we have Herta here, I would just leave it here for now. But if you would play Herta, if you would like to play Jingliu, then she pairs up really well with Bronya. Because Bronya gives her another turn for her to stack her talents, so she gets into the other stage much quicker. And then it becomes a Zealot team, basically. You can also play Silver Wolf, but preferably I would play Pella here, because ice weakness, right? And then we play Huohuo. Yeah, about this. This is ice. This is fire, but basically also ice because of the Herta. This one is the Herta team. If you want specifically only the Herta team, I will put it here. So if it's just the Herta, then right. So her plus Jade, but if you don't have Jade, you just use regular Herta. You can build her regular Herta here if you want. Right, and then here we have but this one you would only use against ice weakness. And then here we have Wanmei.
We don't have many opportunities to fight alongside each other.
Huohuo.
Let's treasure this.
Yeah, I know Huohuo is being used in every team. So, alright, here, Acheron, we will pair her with the other 2 Nihility that you have. And that's only Kafka and Silver Wolf. That's really good. Oh, by the way, not Kafka, you don't have Dodd. Kafka is really good with Acheron. But I like Pella here. So why this team is good specifically for Acheron is that Pella does defense down, Silver Wolf also does defense down. I think Silver was even 60% defense down, Pella does 40% defense down. They stack really well together. So defense down stack really well together, and putting them 2 Nihilities there on the same team is really cool. That makes her being able to nuke for big damage. Yep. And then as for the sustain, probably Gallagher. This is only Acheron. Yeah, very Acheron focused. Here, oh, by the way, another Nihility that you can use is Gonaifen. If you want. But the other one is better. I think this is better. Fei Xiao pairs together with either March 7th or with Mose, whatever you like. Let's put March 7th here right now. Here, you would put in Robin, but since you don't have Robin, I guess Wanmei is the best choice. And then here is Sustain, you will have Huohuo. Not Huohuo. Actually, Huohuo or Bailu is both are fine. Any Sustain. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it really doesn't matter here. Because Fei Xiao's ult is not... No, it's based on... You just need follow-up characters here. It can also be Gallagher, to be honest. Let me think about it. Maybe we can put this guy here, so you have a bit more variety. Not only Huohuo, but here's anyone that can do follow-up attack. And then here we have the other team. Doctor ratio, we will need okay, think about it. He's probably someone. So if you don't have Doctor ratio with his signature light cone, he needs at least 3 debuffs on the enemy to get 100% on his follow-up attack. So a character that's really good with getting debuffs is Silverwolf. So I think Silverwolf alone can apply up to 7 different debuffs, and she can do that really reliably and then help Doctor ratio nuke the enemy. Same situation here, because defense, right, down. You might as well play Pela. Number 1, she also inflicts the debuff, or you might as well choose to play Bronya if you want. Where's Bronya? Here. Up to your choice. So Doctor ratio with Bronya is nice because he would get another skill proc. Pela helps with the debuff section, but since Silverwolf kind of like all does everything here, it doesn't need anything here. So Weld is an option here because he also applies debuff, also imaginary character that can break enemies. So I don't know if I'm making any sense right now. I'm just trying to concentrate. It's late. Weld is fine, but I don't think is better than Bronya, so we'll put Bronya here. As for sustain, we'll definitely go for Warhol. But then there's the Herder team if you want to use just the Herder ice and ice weakness, but this one is just Jingliu. Yeah, I think we filled out every team, and this one is we already filled out here, so we don't need to fill up these slots. Just keep them empty for now. Alright. Alright, so physical. Oh, by the way, since we don't have only Argenti teams, then the Argenti team that I would use is, I would just put them here. Okay, what did I say? Argenti, Bronya's fine. Definitely need Warhol. Tingyun is good. I know this is a little bit different, but this works. This works. Yeah. So if you just want Argenti hyper DPS, then probably this team. Yeah. Alright, we got it. Everything done. Recap. We have our physical hit me team, please. Yonli and Clara being the star DPS here. This one is the fire team, but you don't have a lot of fire. So we have Himiko and Gallagher instead, and Herta pass really well with Himiko, so damage output wise, probably the Herta will do everything. But if you have, I don't know, if you find yourself with a lot of fire and weakness characters, then Himiko is really good with Gallagher. Team 3 is the Ice team. It can switch between the Jingliu Hyper Carry versus the Erudition Herta combo. Right? And then this one is... By the way, this team would probably, even if there's a regular Herta, will probably outperform the Jingliu team nowadays, but we will see. Maybe Jingliu is good enough. This one is Lightning or just Akron hyper DPS. Yeah, it's just hyper. It's just hyper Akron. Yeah. No worries. I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I love this game. So this one is really good because it has Silverwolf Pillar to support Akron because she needs 2 Nihility, which is a big bottleneck in team. Now the way you can compose a team, there's not a lot of Nihility characters that you can use, and this one is very decent. So you have double defense down plus Akron, and basically this team can be used against anything because it has Silverwolf. It can weakness implant anything, and has Akron. It can just break. Her ult just breaks anything anyways. It doesn't even need to be lightning. I just put lightning there because it's Akron's lightning. But this team is universally useful because it can break anything. Literally, because Akron doesn't care. Silverwolf doesn't care. This one is Fei Xiao. Yeah, Fei Xiao. If you have Sunday or Robin, replace Hua Mei for them. This one is, I mean, if you want to play Zila, this is the best team that I can think of. Bronya harmonizes very well with Zila. Gives her an extra turn on top of her Resurgence if you can proc it. Silverwolf is generally good defense down, single target support for Zila because Zila is only single target anyways. Against boss battles maybe. And Ho-Ho makes sure that they all get their ult up. Most of the time Ho-Ho is just there not only for the heals, but only for the energy recharge option because she helps the team getting to the ults faster. Dr. Ratio has the same team as you can see, because it's the same situation with yeah, it's the same situation with Zila, but on top of that, Dr. Ratio needs a requirement to have at least 3 debuffs on the enemy to be able to proc his skill or his follow-up reliably, and Bronya just helps him getting another attack of that. Alright, these variations, yeah, number 8 is a variation of number 3, and number 9 is a variation of number 1, if you want to use Argentina way. So that's all I can think of right now. So, I guess this is the team. Woo! Okay, alright, I will leave the rest to you. Have fun with this one. I'm going to log out on, right now, and then end the stream here. So, it was a longer stream, but thanks for watching. Anyone, I don't even know if there's anyone watching here right now. I don't even know if this is fun or not. Marx, yeah, thanks for letting me use your account to showcase, but I probably think you have the most out of it. So, yeah. We will see each other. I don't know who's watching tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow evening, for Arknights Endfield again, and then we will think about what we do. I'll post the new content on Monday and let you know what we'll do. Probably Arknights Endfield, as long as there's no end date announced, we will do that. But we also think about starting something new. That is going to be exciting, because that's probably going to be a series that I'm also going to post on YouTube. Playthrough series. That's going to be really cool. Thanks for the time. Yeah, well, thank you also for giving me content in a way. Alright, or something to talk about. At least my experience for this game doesn't go to waste. At least it was hopeful for some people. Again, playing this since day one, and I feel like, and by the way, I've never missed a day, and I'm happy that it's almost, let's say, 2 years. Honkai Star Rail. Just a couple more months, and then we have 2 years anniversary, which is really cool. Yeah, that will be really cool. But again, I never miss a day. I love the game too much. I can talk about the game non-stop. All right. See you later. Bye. Have a good day. Take care of yourself, or good night wherever you are. And hope you stay healthy or get healthy. All right. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.